Hi everyone, we have a special guest on the channel today. I'm fishing with my buddy Todd. You've seen him in a couple of videos before. He is also a fishing YouTuber. His channel is called Fishing Circle, all one word, on YouTube. I'll put a link to his channel in the video description and in the comments. And you might remember him from ice fishing videos that we've done together. So this is Todd's first Tenkara adventure. He's also my neighbor. He lives across the parking lot from me, so we've been meaning to get out for a while, just haven't gotten around to it.
Super stoked. Tristan's gonna show me the ropes.
We're fishing a creek that I fished once before. I fished it last year. I caught mostly brook trout and then one cutthroat trout, one Yellowstone cutthroat trout in here. So we've got the rods all rigged up. Let's get to fishing. Todd, by the way, is also recording. He's also recording for his channel. So if you want to see the same video from a couple different standpoints, couple different points of view, then go check out his video. But so he's never been Tenkara fishing before. He has watched a lot of my videos, so he's familiar with it. And I'm talking to both you guys, the audience here, and to Todd here. So the main thing with Tenkara, I think the number one thing is always look behind you when you cast. That's how a lot of people really get tripped up. It's just, you know, on this back cast, they launch it into trees, which is really easy to do, especially in a creek like this, which is pretty, I mean, it's not like overgrown, but there are trees like all along the side here, so you really want to pay attention to where you're fishing. Then as far as where to cast to, basically like deeper spots and slower spots. Like this spot right here in front of this boulder looks really good. That spot over there on the far side of the boulder with the foam kind of swirling around, that looks good. And then I think those are the two prime spots right here. Maybe this kind of run along the far side of the current right here. Those are all spots that I would cast to first. And then as far as casting, why don't you just do some like practice casting? You've never cast a Tenkara rod before, so just do some of this, you know, see how it feels. Everyone's casting stroke is going to be a little bit different. Like some people cast faster like this. I'm on the slower side, like I'm kind of a slower caster. So that's perfect what you just did. So okay. Really you just want to figure out what works for you. And yeah, that was awesome. And then the goal is to get those fly first casts. So that's the great thing about Tenkara. You know, you can land that fly right on the water without your line touching the water. It's okay if your tippet touches the water. I'm fishing the Zen Tenkara Suzume. Todd has the Dragontail Mizuchi, and these are both triple zoom rods in like the 8 to 11 foot range. And so you want to try to get a lot of the casting in your wrist. Okay. It's okay if you use your arm, and for some kinds of casting you are going to use your arm more than in other types of casting. But like the regular Tenkara cast, a lot of it, if not all of it, is in the wrist. How does it feel?
It feels great. It's definitely new. It is pretty different.
Yeah.
Like how it feels when fly fishing. I thought it was gonna be just casting a fly rod, but it feels really different, but I like it.
I'm sure we'll have some other tips for you guys watching as we go through this here and as Todd has questions, but I think we're gonna take turns fishing basically. So Todd will fish, and then once he catches a fish, yeah, start here. I think I might start, or if you want to try to start casting under the bridge, it's a little bit trickier casting.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay,
with the simple stuff.
I'll start casting under the bridge here. Todd will start casting over in this area, and then we'll work our way upstream, and we'll take turns as far as who goes first. Like one of us will go first, walking upstream until we catch something, until we get a good hook set or something, and then we'll switch off. It's okay if the line is on the water. But ideally it would be off the water. Yeah. So like it's not the end of the world. You can still catch fish with your line on the water, but so if you just have the fly in the water and some tippet, then the end of your line will be out of the water. And so you want to focus all your attention. This is what my mentor, my friend, told me when I first started. Focus all your attention right on the end of that line, like where the knot is, and watch for any unnatural movement in that line. So if it suddenly stops, if it suddenly changes direction, if it suddenly drops down deeper into the water, that's all an indication that you might have a fish on. You might just be stuck on a rock or on a log. So I usually give a spot, 3, maybe 4 casts if it looks good. Okay. And then, continue fishing, the far side of the current there, and then maybe the pool with the swirling the swirling foam behind the boulder there. While you're doing that, I'm gonna fish down here. Got one.
No way, are you kidding?
Got one.
First cast.
And that's a decent brook trout.
Dude, that's a gorgeous brook trout.
That is a healthy brook trout right there.
Oh my, are you serious?
Hey, that's like a, let's see, 6 and 5. That's an 11-inch, 10 or 11-inch fish. That's a beautiful brook trout right there.
Look at that, that is stunning. Dude, first cast, are you kidding me?
Here it is, yeah, about 10.5 inches, fat, gorgeous, really colorful fish. Really, really pretty. Caught this guy under the bridge. We'll let him back down there. All right, let's keep going. Let's move upstream. And like if you do see it get tangled at all on, like either on a tree or on the rod, just stop. Yeah. And like don't like wiggle the rod. I don't think you did, but like don't wiggle the rod and you know, try to shake the tangle off or anything like that. Just like stop as soon as you can, as soon as you see that something might be held up. Todd is considering buying the Dragontail Mizuchi as a small stream rod, so I'm having him fish that one, and I'm fishing the Tenkara Suzume. Both of these have 9-foot lines on them, and both of them have the Idaho Killer Kabari fly. So Todd is a fly fisherman, and I can tell by your casting, like the way your arm is moving. It's a very, you know, very traditional fly fishing cast. Try to. I mean, you're doing great.
More wrist.
Yeah, but try to get more wrist in there too. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, got one.
Oh,
nice.
How cool is that, man?
Oh, pull him out if you can. It might be off. Todd got a fish on, but you got it. You got one. Congrats on your first Tenkara fish.
Oh my gosh. Look how pretty that fish is, guys. That is freaking awesome. First fish on Tenkara. Let's go. Yeah.
Congrats. How does it feel?
Dude, that's freaking so fun. I'm already like hooked. That's so awesome. Thank you, Tristan.
No problem.
Oh my gosh, that is, I'm freaking addicted, dude. That is fun. Oh my god.
First snag of the day. So whenever your rod gets snagged, or your line, you don't want to just like try to yank it out with the rod, you know? So try to grab the line. If it's not too bad, then the fly should come out, and it did, so we're good to go. Ooh, that looks perfect right there.
Right there?
See that alongside the log?
Yeah.
That looks really good. It's slow, it's deep. I'm gonna try to be a little bit stealthy here for this pool. Got one. That's a good fish. Oh my gosh.
Is that another brook?
It's a cutthroat.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's like a 12-inch cutthroat. That. Oh my gosh. I think you're my good luck charm, Todd.
Dude, holy cow. That is one of the prettiest fish I've ever seen.
That is a beautiful,
Gorgeous.
that is a beautiful cutthroat. Yeah, that's a fine spotted cutthroat. Snake River fine spotted cutthroat, which is a subspecies of Yellowstone cutthroat. If he stays still, we can see exactly how long he is. I mean, this is a gorgeous fish. This is like a trophy fish for this creek.
Oh my god.
That's a 13-inch cutthroat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, guys, gonna try to get an Instagram picture. Try to get him to not fly out of my hands. Oh, and there he goes. What a fish.
Dude, that's insane.
That was amazing. I figured there had to be a fish in there. That was a perfect spot. And then I cast it in, I let it drift. It got toward the end of the pool, and I saw a flash of something move in the water and set the hook.
That is insane. Oh, is that him or is that a different one?
That's a different one. He's still right there. See if he can get that one. I'm sure that one is spooked, but it's always worth a shot. Got one.
There we go.
You got him.
Little brookie.
Yeah, it's a brook trout.
This is how I land fish on the fly.
Yeah, so bend the rod to the right a little bit more, and that'll bring him toward you. Then you can net him.
Oh,
yeah.
dude. This is awesome.
That's another good-sized brook trout.
Not a bad one. Freaking gorgeous.
It's at least like a 10-incher, and they're fat. These are fat fish in here.
Gorgeous fish. Oh, there he goes.
Congratulations, fish number 2.
That is awesome, man.
Got one.
Nice.
Whoa, rocketing downstream. Where'd he go?
Dude, they're all decent fish.
They're all decent fish. They're all decent fish.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The creek was not this good the last time I was here. I mean, it was still good, but I definitely remember them being smaller. And that was in like 3 inches of water. I mean, not even a very good looking pool, but again, when you first fish one of these, you gotta try all the potential places to get a better idea of overall where the fish are gonna be. Gorgeous brook trout. Got one.
Oh.
Fish on. Came off.
Yeah.
I'll try it again. And like, you're looking up when you're casting, and that's good, but also be sure, I mean, the more important thing is, oh, you see that? Most important thing is getting the fly. So fish it, cast it a little bit upstream before that fish was, if you can. There we go. Let's get a little bit closer. Step up a pace or two. There you go.
There we go. Ooh.
Fish on. Good fish.
Dude, he is small. Oh my god.
Yes.
Missed him.
Oh,
He's right here though. Oh,
okay. Where'd he go?
He's...
Is he still on?
I don't know. Nope. Nope. I see the fly.
Oh,
Dang it.
we almost had it.
I missed him.
That was awesome though. Good job.
Dang.
So I don't know if you guys saw that, but basically there was a fish in there, like a good size, like 10 or 11 inch, if not bigger, brook trout. We saw it jump a couple of times. We saw it surface. Todd had it hooked on one time, and then he cast a few more times to it, had it on again, and it got off just right as we were trying to net it. There you go. That is so cool.
There we go.
Nice. Brook trout?
Yep, brook. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish, man. Look at that. That is unreal. So addicting. Oh my gosh. Even when you're as slow at it as I am, you still, that's my third fish I've landed and fifth that I've hooked. Like, oh my gosh, man. Nice.
Got one. Oh, there we go. Little brook trout. Fly is out. It's by far the smallest fish of the day. There he is.
That's awesome.
All right, so that one came from kind of the left front side.
Okay.
So I would continue to fish that left side, like the front of it. And then if there's nothing else, then work your way back on the left side. So hopefully, like if you catch something on the left, then I can catch something on the right.
Yeah.
They won't be too spooked by each other.
Yeah,
so
totally.
so try
Stick to the left.
try to stick to the left. If you don't catch anything, then move over to the right. I wasn't recording for this one, but Todd just caught another little brook trout out of this gorgeous pool here. It was like right underneath this rock, actually.
Really pretty though.
Got one.
Oh, really pretty.
Really pretty, really colored up brook trout.
Great fish.
Oh my gosh, beautiful fish. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous brook trout.
Man, that is awesome.
Just another all-time pretty, beautiful colors on this fish, on this brook trout. All right, see you, buddy. I knew there had to be a fish over there. Like that spot was just too perfect for there to not be a fish. Man, what a cool creek.
Dude, this is incredible. I can't believe the size of the fish.
The average size is surprising. Nice. I think that one came from basically right in the riffle over there. Nice job, Todd. Oh! That was another one of those not paying attention fish. Little brook trout. That was just from this kind of not so great looking spot.
Oh yeah.
Right there. But in this creek, we are learning that even the not so great spots can be pretty good.
Nice.
Sweet. All right, so if you can, try to fish that spot.
That spot looks great. I'm just not sure how.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Perfect. There's that super juicy looking spot over there. We figured there would be fish there, and sure enough.
Whoa! That's one of those cutthroat, isn't it?
That's a cutthroat.
That is awesome. That's so pretty. Thanks, dude.
So this is only the second cutthroat of the day.
Oh, 8-inch cutty. Look at that. That is awesome.
And that was exactly where we thought a fish would be,
Dude, yeah,
right under that spot.
Tristan literally can call the fish. He's like, there's gonna be one there, there's gonna be one there, and it's been true every time so far, pretty much.
Ooh, had one hooked briefly. There, oh! Had one hooked briefly. Again, same fish, same spot. Let's try it for the third time. There we go.
Nice.
Little guy.
All right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up here. We fished for about an hour and a half, caught, I believe, 13 fish between the two of us. Todd, how was your first Tenkara experience?
It was incredible. I am really bad at it, but I still caught fish. Super fun. Tristan's a great teacher. Just fishing this area is incredible. That's like one of my favorite parts about it. It's so intimate. You're in such a small setting, just catching like gorgeous fish. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is a really beautiful creek. I'm glad we were able to get Todd on some fish here today. And again, check out Todd's channel, Fishing Circle. I actually first met Todd by looking for fishing videos in the area that I had just moved to, in the town I had just moved to. I found his videos, sent him a message on Facebook, found him on Facebook. I was like, hey, if you'll take me ice fishing, I'll take you Tenkara fishing. And he did take me ice fishing this last winter, and I'm glad I was finally able to hold up my end of the bargain here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.